Every computer has a sim in it, a pop-up or a window that looks like it came off a different machine. Omarchy 4 is Linux, a free operating system you install instead of Windows. This release deleted 8 of the programs that used to draw its own screen. The strip along the top of a desktop is one program. The box that opens when you search for an app is a second. The pop-up that says a message arrived is a third, and the lock screen is a fourth. Before this release, there were 8 of these pieces, each a separate program with its own idea of what a color is. They match each other only by luck, and that is where the sim comes from. Upgrading to Omarchy 4 removes all 8 of those programs. Install Omarchy 4 fresh today, and the machine arrives without those 8. One program draws the strip, the search box, the notifications, the volume bar, and the lock screen now. That program starts with the desktop and keeps running the whole time you are logged in. Coloring the old desktop meant 5 separate theme files, one for the strip, one for the search box, one for the pop-up, one for the volume bar, one for the lock screen. Omarchy 4 ships one file instead, and the headings inside it are the surfaces themselves. Every color in that file points at one short list of colors the whole theme shares. So picking a different theme recolors the strip, the search box, the notifications, and the lock screen together. One program sounds like the version of this where you give up being able to change anything. Inside that one program, every surface is still its own separate piece. A plugin here is a folder with a small description file saying what kind of thing it is. The strip is a plugin, the notifications are a plugin, the lock screen is a plugin, and which one sits where lives in a single setting file you can open and edit for the whole desktop. The shipped keyboard shortcuts show the same idea from the outside. The shortcut for the sound panel is Super Ctrl A. Before this release, those 3 keys ran a script that started a sound program in a terminal window. Now the same 3 keys ask the desktop itself to show the sound panel. That desktop program was already running. Anyone can write one of these surfaces. You point Omarchy at a web address. Omarchy copies the folder down, and then it asks you before switching the new plugin on. Omarchy never switches a new plugin on by itself because the project wants you to read the code first. It is free and open, and it is Arch underneath, the build-it-yourself flavor of Linux. You write it to a USB stick and install it, and the full disk option erases the drive you pointed at. You turn off secure boot, the TPM, or both in the BIOS first. And you have to plug the keyboard in, because the Bluetooth one can type the disk password before the system is up. The desktop stopped being a pile of programs sitting next to each other. All of it shipped 5 days ago, so what this desktop turns into next is up to whoever writes the next plugin. Omarchy 4 is on GitHub at basecamp/Omarchy. There's a new repo here tomorrow.